welcome back to Under the Table, episode 22.
22.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Have you ever been stung by a bee or a wasp?
Yes.
Yes. I have.
Tell me your stung by a bee or wasp story, Zach.
Dude, I mean, I've had several.
Man,
you know what I mean?
let me count the ways.
I can't even count the amount of times.
in Mississippi. You know, like
I've only been stung once.
Same. Really? Just once?
Yeah.
City
And,
folk.
and it wasn't even
Yeah.
stung.
Wow.
I stepped on it.
Wow.
I stepped on it.
oh wow.
Wow.
You did the work for it. Damn.
I know. I was pissed about it.
Should be.
I remember one time getting stung at the playground at my daycare whenever I was in daycare. I think that's like maybe the first time I got stung.
Cool
And
memory.
I just remember being very upset about it because it hurt,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, at least you
Did it
got
hurt?
stung young so you could know whether or not you were allergic, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and I
That's
guess
good.
I'm not because I
Yeah.
don't need any of that shit,
Yep.
you know?
You didn't have a my girl moment.
Oh.
Oh,
Why
Wow,
would
you had to make it
Too
sad.
soon. Too soon. Will forever be too soon.
It's like, no, I was not
Sorry.
a sickly allergic to bees
God.
child who got stung by a shitload of bees.
I remember
we
there was
really
a guy
needed to
that
put a content warning
Yeah.
ahead of all that. You know?
Can't believe you did that.
there was a guy that
Spoiler alert.
that we went to school with who was allergic to bees, and I remember one time him getting stung while we were at recess, and like everybody
Lost their shit.
made a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
To go get his EpiPen
EpiPen.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
So yeah, I've only been stung once. I've definitely been bitten by quite a few spiders. I've had
I've
a
never
lot
had
of
a
spider
spider
bites.
bite.
I'll take the
man.
wasp.
See it
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, spider
Truly,
bites
dude.
suck.
Yeah.
You get staph and all
Yeah.
that.
They can rot you.
I can
Yeah,
kill you.
one did, like, I got, for real though, like, trigger warning for anybody who doesn't like this talk, go ahead and skip ahead a couple minutes. I got bit by a spider, like, right below my kneecap.
Oh, man.
And I didn't, like, a lot of times when spiders bite you, you don't
It
know
doesn't hurt that bad, yeah.
You don't know that you got bit even. Like, all the spider bites that I've had, I discovered, like, the next day. It's like,
Oh, there's something wrong here. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'd go and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, there's two puncture wounds right there, right next to each other.
Tiny vampire.
Must have been a vampire.
Yep.
It must have been a miniature vampire.
It'd be way less sexy if vampires bit people on the knees, you know?
Just
That's not
right
how
below
they do
the
it, I
knee.
guess.
I mean, if they're like
Yeah.
sensual
But yeah,
about
like
it.
that one got bad and did get staph, and they had to, like,
Oh, shit.
you know, like, cut it out and
Shit,
everything.
yeah.
It was awful. It
You
was
still
awful.
got titanium knees to this very day.
But yeah, like, I don't know if I've mentioned it on this show, but certainly some of our other shows that my band used to play down at this, like, Swamp Hippie River property a lot. And there's a lot of spiders there. And I came back from a gig the next day with, like, my toe had, cause I was just sitting on this wooden stage that probably shit ton of spiders under it. Cause it's just built outside,
And you're rattling the shit
Yeah.
out of
Irritating
them.
them.
They
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, and I'm stationary, sitting there in my flip flops, playing my keyboard.
Yeah,
I'm
they see
certain.
just big old bulbous
Target.
toe just
it's
bebopping
like-
around.
Oh,
Got
man.
me, and that sucked because it's just like, like itches and it just drives you crazy. I don't know. Sorry.
I remember the first time I got stung by a wasp when I was a kid. Like, my grandparents lived way out in the country. They had this, like, big plot of land, like a bunch of acres. And I don't know why. I think I was, like, playing cops and robbers or something with one of my friends that had come over. But I crawled underneath my grandpa's, not even like Ford F-150. It was a Ford truck. Like, before they
Just
named
truck.
them,
Yeah.
you know, it's like a white Ford truck. But it was parked in the grass. So I crawled
Truck
under
series.
it, hiding it from my friend. And I guess I, like, crawled on a wasp that was on the ground and it stung me. And I, being, I don't know, 7, like, it hurt. And I started crying and ran. And my grandpa, being the man he was, he was like in a wheelchair for much of his life. And I run up to him. He's in his overalls, and he just pulls out a thing of chewing tobacco.
Yep.
I knew it.
And
Yep.
chews it up and just said,
Spit it on
give
there.
me that. Give me that.
Spit on that hand, dude.
I have had that
Nice.
exact
Yep.
as probably around 7 or 8, and it was a cigarette. You just chewed off the end, chewed it up, and then spit it on there. I remember being as a child just going like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, I remember that. The two like very vivid, I guess, my grandfather's vices memories I have is like he was really big on making me and my dad and my uncle Ben, who he was like 7 or 8 years older than me. Like we were closer in ages to being brothers than uncle and nephew, but we were all doing a bunch of yard work, not doing a yard. He had us out there working in the yard, sweating, and I was like, "Papa, I'm thirsty. Like, let me get something to drink." And he was like, "Here, I got a Coke right here," and handed it to me. And it had to have been half whiskey.
Oh my god!
I'm like 8 or 9, and like took a big old gulp of it, and, went, and he just like he didn't even like belly laugh. He was just like,
Dude, old people are mean.
You forgot about that. You forgot about that sting for a second, though, didn't you?
I mean, well, that was a different incident, right?
that was just two
right.
different
That was
stories.
that was just
Okay.
yard
No,
work.
yeah, he chewed up the chewing tobacco, put it on there, said, "Take a sip of this."
Oh,
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
no.
I've been stung by bees and wasps multiple times. I used to work at the museum and they had beehives, so I got plenty stung there. But the craziest sting that I've ever received was on my wedding day. I was at the altar. I had just walked up, turned to face Matthew, and handed my bouquet off. And I put my hands down by my side. And for like a split second, I was like, "Oh my God, did I just get stabbed?" And I looked down at my ring finger. A wasp was crawling up my dress and had stung me on my ring finger. And so when Matthew went to put the fucking ring on, he had to it on there because it was swollen already. And I was like, "This is fine. This is fine." So yeah, that was
Damn.
stupid. That wasp died
It's
there.
like there's always going to be something
yeah.
that goes wrong on your wedding day, right?
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a wedding.
it's in the song and everything.
Have you guys ever
Song
been
and
bit?
everything.
I don't even know if other regions have these. I literally have never thought about it, but I know around here occasionally you'll run into cow ants.
Yes.
The like giant
Big
red,
furry
they're-
red.
right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been bitten by a cow ant?
Fuck
That is so
No,
painful.
but I've heard it's
It
bad.
Yeah.
sucks.
I've heard it's
It's
very,
not
very, very
good.
painful.
A velvet ant. It
Yeah.
might be called in
Velvet
some
ant.
other places.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those things are.
It's actually a wasp. It's a
It's a crawling
Wingless wasp.
wingless wasp.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, there you go.
tracks.
Look,
That
full
tracks.
circle. Full circle.
What about you, John?
Premeditated
What about
partner.
you?
I've only been stung once, and I was a kid, probably around like, I don't know, like 9 or 10, living in the apartments, and there was this like utility shed that I just kind of ran around, for whatever reason, and got stung on the hand by a wasp.
What did you do to that
wonder-
poor wasp?
I wonder how many of our
Got
young
really close to that
listeners.
utility shed, I guess.
I wonder how many of our young listeners are like, why did all these people as children just run around a bunch of like random mechanical items? Like,
South, baby, come on.
So what you do? I think
mean,
that's
because
everywhere, you know?
Yeah, but like I don't think that happens as much now.
Yeah.
Kids, right? With like electronics and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like playing outside is not as like status quo as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like for
I
all
got
sorts
kicked
of
out of the
reasons,
house
you
for
know.
a while,
Yeah,
during
it
the
was
day.
like, don't come home. You're not allowed
Till
back
it's
in this house
dark.
until it's like 7:30.
Till sundown,
8 o'clock.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Now
My
it's
parents
like,
would be like, "In or out, pick a side." Don't
Yeah.
come back in
I mean,
for a couple
there was
hours.
like literally an ad campaign that used to say, "It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are?"
Yeah.
like that was a thing that ran across national television in the 90s. You know what I mean? It's just like,
You guys
Crazy, kind of crazy.
be aware of where your
Since
children
we're
are.
talking about a different time, I was watching a video earlier today, and it was back when they first made it illegal to drink and drive, and like interviewing it was, I don't know if it was biased or whatever, but it was particularly the ones I saw were like 2 or 3 like Southerners who were getting interviewed about it. They're like, next thing you know, this is going to be a communist country. You can't even get off work and drink a few beers on the drive home.
Oh God! Oh my God! Jesus!
I've got some friends, really good people, really actually intelligent people, like, you know, brilliant. I don't want to name drop them here because I'm about to kind of put them on blast. You know?
Yeah.
But like, they're a real country, you know. They're from Meridian. But they're like some of our favorite people to like hang with and party with. But they always have a road beer. Like, it doesn't matter where they're going, what's happening. They got road beers, dude. Like,
I knew a crew of people like that, man, and they were way too smart to just be drinking and driving casually the way they were.
These are like some of the smartest, like most put together people that I know.
It's
like
the smartness that ironically makes you overconfident about it. You know, like, look, I'm a smart person. I'll be fine.
I can talk my way out of anything.
Right.
You know? Right.
I mean, it is Meridian.
Yeah. Well, Meridian is a special kind of country, dude. It really is. Well, okay. So Wasp and all that, like, we got to kill some.
Wait.
Dustin didn't get his.
Wait.
You got to tell us your wasp story, country
Here's my
boy.
wasp
He's like,
story.
I've got 4 wasps in my beard right now.
Right now, you don't even know.
I was a young boy.
I was raised by wasps.
There's a movie based
My
on
grandfather was a wasp.
I was a young boy at a
His
Southern
granddaddy was
Baptist summer
I was a
camp,
young larva. Go ahead.
and they told us we got to go to the pool, so we had to walk like a mile through the woods through these tracks to get to the pool. And I was a little young lad running, wanting to get to the pool after a long day of doing random
Not
things.
being in the pool.
Yeah, exactly. And you know those little things where you put all your shoes and your clothes and stuff, the little cubbies?
Yes.
Yeah, the cubbies.
Yes.
The pool?
Right before
Yeah.
a pool.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is like an outdoor pool and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm shoving my stuff in, and then I'm like, oh, wait. In the corner of all of these little cubbies is like a wasp nest. And then like now I'm realizing they're all over me. And I'm getting stung everywhere, and so I'm like, I run into the pool and jump in, and well, I guess it was the chlorine, but like I just felt the initial like bunches of stings, but then after that, like just a
good.
young kid
Oh,
and
that's
chlorine,
good.
and there was no evidence of any stings after that.
Well,
Really?
the group here,
Yeah, it was
Dustin,
crazy.
has survived an actual swarm of wasps.
Wow.
Like, not just a single
Okay,
wasp,
overachiever.
a swarm of wasps. So see,
Is
let's
there
see if
a
Amir is as strong as Dustin.
I believe it is.
is there a body of water nearby for us though?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't know. There's these big vats.
Are they
Let's get in 'em.
chlorinated?
Yeah.
Well, you failed to check that out
They are. That's bad
prior
beer.
to this
Can I mix
situation.
up some chlorine with my alchemical reagents?
With
I'm
some
sure
time
we could.
Sometime.
We can figure it out.
and the right formula.
Yeah.
Have you purchased that formula yet?
I don't know. Have I?
No, you haven't.
Nah.
No, you haven't.
But I didn't
Darn.
put that in your book, you know?
All right. Well, I
right.
tried.
So last time you guys, if you haven't figured it out, this is all leading up to, you decided to kind of flex a little bit in front of these monster hunters and show them what you could do and take out these wasps. So you guys went to the door that you had trouble with trying to get it unlocked, but now you have the key. I will allow you guys to kind of set up how you want, perhaps maybe even get some buffs up if you're ready. Whatever you want to do, you are aware of what's behind the door, so you can prepare yourselves accordingly.
There's no way
Hey.
to prepare against a swarm, man. No, but I mean, like,
Hey,
Well-
George. I think it's about time we test your new toy. How about that?
I'm a grown man. I don't play with toys.
Not
come on now.
The freezy ball.
The wand.
Oh, yeah, I can't use that. That's more of a like wizard wand, you know.
Wait, can you really not use it?
No, I can't use it.
It has to be on your spell list.
Oh.
You can't use it. But as I said
You
to
just throw
Heath
it
in the
at 'em.
break, there is a feat that you can take to trick a wand into, like, it basically is a feat that allows you to use any wand.
Trick
Okay,
magic
yeah.
item.
item.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But I currently don't have that feat, and so because I am an occult spellcaster, the wand is either arcane or primal, and I can't cast spells of either of those spell lists.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep,
That is anticlimactic.
I agree. Not very pumped about it myself, but the good thing is, without the wand, I can still do magics.
So, as someone with personal experience surviving a swarm, referring back to the roaches.
Yeah, barely.
Right. I would encourage that we all stay back and let it come to us.
Fine by me.
Sounds like a plan. I'm trying to look through. I have these level 1 ammunitions that I craft. One's elemental and one's bane. And I'm trying to figure out. I'm still confused about the whole crafting situation. So I need to read up more on that. That's the takeaway there.
Yeah, well, we're going to say that you haven't crafted those now.
Yep.
And you haven't, because you haven't really had time to do that, so. Yes, John.
Yes. So I have, as treasure, unopened whiskey jugs that I can't recall what's there for. But
Monies, good
okay,
monies.
it's just good monies. Okay, damn. Because I was
mean,
really
man,
hoping on using a black candle and an opened whiskey jug.
You can certainly do that, but those jugs are worth 10 gold apiece.
No, we
Or
ain't
not
splitting
apiece,
them.
but no, not a piece. Like the collection of jugs is worth 10 gold.
And I've got 2 of them. So 10.
No, you don't. You have one collection of jugs.
Oh, okay.
It's like I don't know how many are in there, but like basically, in my mind, we'll call it 2, right?
Okay.
And if you want to split that and try to like make a Molotov cocktail type situation, we can do that. But obviously, then you would lose half of the the value.
So he's going to approach Amir real quick, and Amir, question: I know you're an alchemist. Do you have bombs that could be used for taking out these wasps?
Well, my first thought was this bad boy, and he brings it up and tosses it. The Thunderstone, one of the Thunderstones that he gave.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
about that.
Holy
I think
shit.
I saw George use these bad boys, and I wanted to try it myself. So I was thinking I could just
they're
open
pretty
it.
cool.
That's
hey,
the game plan.
Osaze, though, I do like your idea, and instead of using that, the jugs we got that are worth 10 gold, I've got this half a bottle of Old Law whiskey that's only worth 5 silver pieces if we still wanted to try to make a Molotov.
That's significantly cheap.
Here's what I'll tell you. If you want to combine, and I'm just doing this on the fly, so those listening that know better, whatever, I don't care.
I don't care.
You have 5 black candles. So if you want to mix 1 black candle with that whiskey, we'll give you the lowest level of alchemist fire that you could then throw. We can exchange that for an alchemist fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds good to me. Does anybody else want it? Like, so I feel like somebody else should throw it just because I do have spells. Like, I have Haunting Him that I think will affect us.
Well, that's why you guys should. I said I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this anyways. You guys should give probably Asaze and Jules some bombs so that they can do damage too. Because what you know about swarms is that you know, like, they're going to be struggling with their regular weapons, and so I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, and I mean, George pulls out the bottle of whiskey and shakes it, takes the stopper off, takes a little sip, not enough to mechanically make a difference, and then hands it to his sister, and is like, here.
Oh, thanks. And she pops the cork and she like goes to take a slug. Like, oh wait, we'll just save that for the explosions then.
Yeah. I just figured you'd enjoy blowing something up.
I do.
Say, Oz, did you get any of Gattleby's gifts? Did you get any of the bombs?
No.
Well, here you go. And then he just tosses the Thunderstone to you.
Oh no! Catch it!
He
quick.
fumbles and he doesn't catch it. Oh no! Yeah, he catches it.
All right, real quick. So, Jules is getting the combined thing that we're turning into Alchemist Fire,
yes.
right? All right, so John, you need to take one black candle off your inventory.
All right.
And Heath, you need to take the whiskey off your inventory, and then I will drag this Alchemist Fire into Jules.
Thank you.
And then I think that, Dustin, you can use the party sheet to drag the Thunderstone into the party sheet, and then John can grab that and put it on his sheet.
Yep, just did.
Super cool.
Thunderstone!
So, you guys have determined a little bit of a game plan here. Is there anything else you want to do before... Who has the keys to open the door?
I guess I would, because I was talking to the guy.
I thought it'd be Gattleby.
Gattleby leans into his coat, says, "All right, Slick, don't peek out and get stung now."
I'd imagine his tongue would just shoot out and grab one. You know?
I would just send him in there.
Yeah, hell
He'll
yeah.
mop up.
All right.
Yeah, got any more of that growth elixir?
Need some growth serum, though, yeah.
All right. So is everybody in the position that they want to be in?
Negative.
Do you want to trade with me, George?
Yeah, I don't want to be in front of the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself first with just the regular treat wounds, just like
Okay.
just
I'll
kind of
be
like
over
I'm
here.
changing my bandages, just go down.
Here is my thought. You tell me if this is actionable. Can we pop open the door with the key and then yeet our bombs inside?
I mean, basically, opening the door is going to trigger rolling initiative.
Gotcha.
So it just depends on where you land on the initiative.
Heard. She'd pull her kukri out just to have something else on hand.
Kukri. Yeah, I don't want us to go in there, obviously. It needs to come out to us. Whoever opens the door is going to have to use an action to move away. So that's basically
let's not overdo it.
I'm not trying to
the
bog down.
combat
I'm just
starts
saying
when
that.
the
I'm just
door
saying
opens,
that.
and then do your
Yeah.
stuff, which will be whoever's there, throw a bomb of some kind in there, and then get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we should get +2 initiatives because of Asase's stealth. Not stealth, but his scout.
Yeah.
Type.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So remember, when you do roll the initiative, to add a little +2 modifier to your initiative.
Can we do initiative as stealth then?
Absolutely.
Love it. Thanks.
Nice.
So I would like to draw a numbing tonic and have it in one hand for when the combat starts. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to have a Thunderstone drawn.
Heard.
All right.
All right.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
here we go. You try very quietly to unlock the door. And you're like standing against the side of it, and you're just reaching over there, and you're like, and then you just like kind of softly push the door open, and you hear this buzzing, Everybody roll initiative, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Very cool.
Buzz.
I was about to say, I refuse to roll initiative till you change it off of the Scooby-Doo walking down the hallway music.
Say, gang.
Oh, look at that. That's a natural 20 for Amir. That's going to be an extra action on his turn.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Jill's got a 10.
Yeah, I got a 12 for George.
19 for Gattleby.
That's pretty good.
26 for Saze.
Very good. All right.
It's like the 5th 2 I've rolled tonight. It's stupid.
Amir, did you ever heal yourself?
While y'all were talking, I did roll and failed my
Okay.
roll, so I just left it at that. I did not heal myself.
Interesting. Everybody's starting this combat with not full HP. Brave, I say.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay. Well, Amir, you're up and you have 4 actions because of your natural 20.
All right. Did
would you
he
like to
open the
do?
door?
Door is open.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Good lord.
Now I can see, but I
Yes,
can't
let me
see
show
it
you
yet.
the swarm.
It's a bee drill from
This
Pokemon.
one.
I wish.
It is.
Yes, it is. Very much.
It is that.
It's a big old token though. It scared me.
Yeah, it's
I
well,
don't see
swarm.
one.
It's just a swarm.
All right, let's go, Amir. What you gonna do?
It's over to the left, so you can't see it unless you
Move
around.
over. Okay. Well, I gave Osaze the Thunderstone, which he is going to use. So I am going to pull out a... Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll pull out a Soothing Tonic and administer it to Osaze. In my mind, I don't envision like my... like healing-based items that I have to do in battle to be like a drinking thing. I envision it being like a syringe that I can administer. But,
Sure.
you know, that's my headcanon. So,
That's fine. The action economy's the same either way.
yeah.
However you want to flavor it, let's go.
I pull it out, one action, give him a Soothing Tonic, which is... let me drag that effect over here so you can drag it over to your token. Boom. Soothing Tonic. So what that's going to do for the listeners, you know, Soothing Tonic is a pleasantly savory concoction that speeds your natural healing. So your wounds recover faster over time. You gain fast healing 1 for 1 minute.
Nice.
So boom,
That's
now
really cool.
you got fast healing 1.
Thank you, sir.
It's 2 actions.
It's like medical steroids, you know?
All right,
really
so that
is.
is 2 actions.
All right, and then I'm going to... Wow, okay. Move over here by Jules. So
By
move
here,
on-
he means 10 feet
I was
to
just
the
going to
east.
correct myself. 10 feet to the east to see the gigantic token that is the swarm. And use my final action to recall knowledge on the swarm.
Oh, love it. That will be nature.
Oh, great.
Well, what did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. It might have been like a magic
Can I roll
wasp.
Can I roll city lore on these wasps, please?
Those are those damn Alkenstar.
I mean, they
corner
are city
wasps.
wasps.
This is city wasp, not the nature wasp.
All right, here goes. Oh, baby. That is a natural 20.
Wow.
For a 20
Nice.
total.
You're on a roll.
Hey. Okay. With that natural 20, I'm just going to give it all to you. It's probably more than I should, but doing it anyway.
I like this.
Immunities. Immune to precision damage. Don't even fuck with it. It ain't getting through.
Ain't getting through.
Rude.
Its resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, as you probably may have already guessed. However, not as resistant to slashing.
Okay.
Definitely like more resistant
Okay.
to bludgeoning and piercing. A little less resistant to slashing damage.
Noted.
Does have weakness to all area damage and splash damage.
Okay.
Excellent.
And you, of course, would expect that these wasps have venom of some sort that can be applied upon a successful sting.
Okay.
All right.
And I believe
deal.
that's all of my 4 actions.
It is. Good use
Nice.
of the extra
Very
action.
good job.
Thank you.
Asaze, you're up. You're going to get that fast healing one, so go ahead and apply that.
All right. Applying.
Boom. Very
Apply.
cool. Thank you, Foundry. Makes it easy for us to keep track of, and you have 3 actions. Let's go.
Okay, so first action. Asaze is going to strafe back 5 feet to the east, right next to Amir. And then he is going to target the token, or target the swarm, with a hunt prey.
Okay.
Which, for my purposes, my design here is that it says that you also ignore the penalty for making ranged attacks with your second range increment against the prey you're hunting. That's
Cool. Good to know.
only
that's
if
good.
need, So, and then he is going to chuck that thunderstone right in.
Make sure
there.
you target it,
Yes.
please.
All right. Actually, wait a second. Oh. What? Okay, I have to go right here to do it. Because I can't actually... Okay, now I can target him. There we go. All right. And... let's go ahead and... And what's the roll for throwing?
It's going to be strength. So basically a melee, whatever your melee.
14.
That is a miss. However, the splash damage will still apply. So let's see, how much splash damage is that? Ooh, it's 2 splash damage. Okay.
Cool.
That's great. And that's particularly great because they're weak to splash damage. So that's going to do a little bit more than that too, for sure.
Nice.
All right. That is your... Wait, so you moved, hunt prey. Yep, so that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, here comes the wasp swarm. And you guys just... Man, thank you for making my job easy. Because I'm just going to move up on you guys. And you guys are all grouped up. A nice little situation for me. They fly. Got a 40-foot fly speed. And they get right on top of Amir, George, and Jules for the first action. Second action, they're going to try to sting the shit out of you.
Amir starts ripping off his clothes and screaming, Get him off me! Get him off!
I need reflex saves.
The
from
one time I was worried about looking like a coward. Normally I just unabashedly no, I'm a coward. I'm going to stay in the back.
Reflex.
It's-
save.
I'm
Here it comes.
I feel good. I didn't roll a 2.
What
I
did you
rolled
roll?
a 3
For a total
for a
of...
13.
Amir rolled
Okay.
14.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
It's not good.
This is... You all failed. So you're all going to take 13 points of piercing damage.
God.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
Fucking wasps!
Damn, dude.
love
And then
it.
I need fortitude saves.
Oh my
God.
god. So we take damage?
Yeah, you take 13 points of piercing damage. And then I need
22.
fortitude saves on that. Okay, that's a pass.
Alright.
13 points? Mm-hmm. Garb.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna hero point that. I got 1 hero point.
You're going to hear a point. What, Dustin?
The fort.
This is an audio medium. What did you originally roll?
Oh, duh, it is an audio medium, isn't it? Let's go out
Sassy
to-
Adam is here.
What did I roll?
Yeah, I'm drinking this grapefruit.
So
I
the
knew
fortitude saving throw.
It's making me bitchy.
You
I
rolled a
12
4
total.
on the die for a 12.
Yes, that's what I did. So I'm gonna.
So you're going to re-roll that. With
using
the
a hero
point.
point. Get a new
Beautiful.
result of a 19.
That is a fail.
Oh, God.
George rolled a
A
15.
19's a fail?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it
I'm
22?
gonna fucking get knocked out early in this combat again.
Yeah, I might too.
I rolled a 15. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
so
hero
you-
point it because I'm not gonna do much better than that.
Okay. So you're going to each take 1d6 of poison damage. Jules, you saved, so you're okay.
Okay.
So that's an extra 3 points of poison damage on top of the 13.
19 didn't save. Ugh.
That's stupid.
Well, I am
I
at
forgot what
death's
game we were
door.
playing for a bit. Yeah.
We were doing so well.
The thing is, y'all, is I have
We
a
got
third
penisy.
action.
Oh, okay, yeah, just go ahead and wipe it.
So we're going to go through that all again.
It hits all of us? Oh, it's a swarm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need reflex saves again, please.
Oh no,
Oh,
this
is gonna
could be
kill
very
me.
bad. Y'all, if we die to Wasp, I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
You didn't even have to do this.
We did not.
We didn't have to do it.
Oh my god, no, that's a 17.
Reflex save, here comes. No. That's an 18 for Amir.
That's all fails. All fails.
Amir
Oh my god,
dies.
we're all gonna go down.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled shitty, so, which is good. So that's only 4 points of damage.
Oh, thank
Thank
goodness.
God.
But I do need fortitude saves. Again.
But
That's gonna take me out.
Emir is unconscious.
Oh my god.
Emir is unconscious.
Oh, no.
He had 3 health.
I rolled a 20. That's a fail. Dude, we're
I'm gonna
level 2, man. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do here?
I rolled a 13. I'm going to use my hero point to re-roll.
Okay.
There you go.
Fucking hell! That's a 2 on the die.
Again.
Yeah.
That's a critical fail, so you're going to take twice as much damage.
Jesus.
She's going to go unconscious.
Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, God, this is ugly. That's 12 points of damage to you, Emily, and 6 points of damage to George.
I'm unconscious then.
Boom, boom.
Oh no!
All right, I
Jesus.
can't wait to come back as a cleric.
Christ.
All right, well, Gattleby, you just saw your presumed bodyguards all go down by these wasps.
Come
Here's
on,
the
Gattleby.
deal, guys. Okay, I'm playing the story critical NPC at the moment, right?
Right.
Hey, you can die too, motherfucker.
No, Gattleby sees this shit. He says, "Oh,
Yeah.
fuck," and he fucking runs, dude.
Yeah,
What else
yeah.
would he do? What else
Yeah.
would
He's
he
an
do?
old,
At least
delicate
throw,
man.
At least
okay?
throw a bomb on the way out. Like, you're the only one of the
That's
few
a good
people that
point.
can actually hurt this thing, you know?
Because I
Will it kill them,
haven't
though?
had a chance.
While they're unconscious?
It doesn't matter. Like, because at this point, it's just going to kill you. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
like,
wasn't expecting
damage,
So
this.
has,
there's a
damage
space-
has to be done to this thing.
Yeah.
there's a space to the north east of it if you can throw the bomb.
Can I
in
target the one square that would?
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Okay.
Can do that.
All right,
yes.
man. Well, hey, dude. I don't. This is the
Splash
first time I had to
damage
deal
is
with
gonna
any
hit
of this
him, dude.
bullshit.
that? Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
man.
this is
Same.
serious. This is
Yeah,
you guys
okay,
opened
so
up a
he
severe
will-
encounter.
He will.
Wasps.
He'll throw an
Swarm.
alchemist fire
We're
for his
level
first
2.
action.
All right.
Forget about that part.
Strike.
Anybody else just wildly going through the sheets?
Natural one.
I might suggest you use a hero point on that.
Okay, if
For
I have
sure.
one, sure. Yeah.
You should. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just
Wow.
roll it again.
Yeah.
Re-roll and keep the higher result.
Keep the whatever result.
Keep the new result.
Yeah.
19.
Okay. That is a hit.
Thank God.
Okay.
So that's your first action. 19. It's a hit.
So
Okay.
damage. I would click the damage roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Is Pookie supposed to be getting a turn?
No.
No, he's not. Okay.
No. He's not. He's not a.
It's not a battle
Familiar.
pet.
He's a familiar.
Okay.
11 fire damage and 1 splash damage.
That's right.
All right.
nice.
This
Or-
is good. Yes, that's correct.
Right. 1
So-
persistent fire damage.
Well, that as well. So you have you have 3 different things going on with the alchemist fire. You have the initial burst, which is 11, and then because of that burst and it's a AOE, it's going to take an extra 5 point. No, it's not. That single target takes the 11. However, your splash damage does get boosted because of the weakness with an extra 5 points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So you do a total of 16 damage on your initial throw here, and it is burning.
Nice.
Got any
Okay.
more bombs?
I mean, I do. But I gotta move.
What's
Yeah, but you
move,
use your third
but-
action to move. You know.
Yeah.
But he's still got to draw another bomb, right?
But I gotta
He's
get,
got-
I gotta
he's
get at
quick-
least
he's
40
quick.
feet away
Okay.
from these fuckers. All right, fine. Throw it with the multi-attack penalty. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Another 19.
That's another
Nice.
hit. Okay.
Okay. Let's get the damage. Ooh, low damage. It's 9 fire damage, 1 splash damage, 1 persistent. I mean, I guess it just...
Yeah,
it just
that doesn't stack. But
stack, yeah.
so what we're looking at here is a total of 15 damage because of the weakness, right? And it looks, I mean, like you have obliterated a huge portion of this wasp cloud. It's not dead yet, but it looks so close to being dispersed. Now you do what you do. I appreciate you playing to the character. If you still feel like he runs, do it. You know what I mean?
If he thinks...
But
if
I
he
just
hit
wanted
it-
to give you the
but
situation that what he sees.
I've got a minus 10 to hit.
I understand, but the splash damage will
Yeah.
happen.
Well,
you know,
Regardless.
Yeah.
All right, he throws.
Well,
he
unless-
throws the last bomb.
I'm gonna say this. I
It's
don't
a
think
5.
you do. You gotta draw it. That's an action to draw
He has-
it.
no,
quick
he has
draw.
quick bomb. He has
Yeah.
quick
Oh,
bomb.
Sorry, that
sweet,
was a
yes.
bottled lightning anyway. That was not the alchemist fire. But I don't think it matters.
It doesn't
It's-
matter.
we got the
They
same.
all have splash.
Right, but
Does
don't have
splash
to like.
happen on critical misses?
I don't know.
Let me just check real quick.
Hopefully it doesn't move squares.
Yeah, how would it like?
On a critical failure, the bomb misses entirely, dealing no damage.
Oh,
That's it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, like,
Either that then damages the.
critical fail is like the bomb was a dud.
yeah, pretty
You know what
much.
I mean?
Bolts.
Okay,
And
you
he
did
looks
really
at Osaze and says,
Yes.
"You better do something."
good. Yeah.
I got to. What? Do I have a choice?
All right, George.
No.
You are gonna need to make a recovery check.
Yeah.
You're just dying 1, right?
Yeah, we cured my wounded.
All right. So right next to where you click the dying buttons, there's a like a D20.
Yeah.
You just roll that.
All right, I'm dying worse.
Dying 2. All right.
Yikes.
Not great. Jules, same situation for you. If you open your character sheet under your hit points, yep, you got it.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Do you have a? You can't.
I used my hero point.
Can I give her
And
a
we
hero
can't
point?
we cannot
I-
transfer hero points to save someone's life. That is the rule.
Fuck.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. I mean, you're not dead yet, but that does take you to dying 3, which is
Which is
on the
one
edge.
it's one dying away from death.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Fucking hell,
Holy
bro.
shit, dude! I did not expect this to be as harrowing as it is.
Walking up that stairway to heaven.
Well, look, if it makes you feel any better, I came in this world 1 minute after you. I'll probably leave it 1 minute after you.
I would like
God
to
damn,
say
that's
this.
dark, dude.
That's
love it.
beautiful and very depressing. I will say this though, for what it's worth, I had the stone the alchemist fire like in my hand as I fell, so it's like there on the ground next to me. Just saying.
I'm saying if we do die like this, I don't give a shit what Adam says. I will not be swayed in any narrative way from making the most effective goddamn cleric in the world.
I wouldn't oppose you on that, especially if this is how you
allow
go.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I already got 5 other characters I could be, but
Well-
Amir's not dying today.
That was round 1. It's round 2, and Amir, I need a check from you, a recovery check rather.
All right. Success.
Okay,
19.
So you stabilize.
Okay,
You're
cool.
still unconscious, but stabilized, and you now have the wounded 1 condition.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Saze, you have just watched your whole crew get my girl. What do you do?
I mean,
Talking about my girl.
My girl.
oh God, this is. I mean, I guess you can count as blessings that he wasn't the first one to get taken out. Right? No, I'm kidding.
And, you know, just a reminder, I know that you don't have any bombs or anything, but you do have means of doing slashing
I do,
damage.
I do,
And
I
the
do.
resistance to slashing was like...
Yeah.
I just told you I just have a bomb that I put on the ground. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you.
That might be the play. Out the gate. So,
I think you have enough actions to do it, right?
yes.
Move, manipulate.
Move, manipulate,
throw.
and throw.
Throw.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen here, okay? He's going to move to Jules Square to grab the Alchemist Fire, and he's going to lob it at this. So he's going to have to move. He's going to grab it. And then
Opportunity attack. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I know that's not the case here, sir.
My stomach just like dropped.
No.
just
Keep
like,
on stepping,
oh,
sir.
no.
No, not here. Okay. And so he's so it's now in his hand. Manipulate. And let's get that bad boy for a 19 on the die.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Which the
27.
total is... Thank you.
A hit.
That is a...
Nice.
I can't.
Let's get that damage.
Yeah, let's get it. That's on you.
Please.
Please, give me the damage.
You know what? Pretty please, even.
Okay, so that is
decent.
9 points of fire damage. And
Plus
one slashing.
the one splash.
Yeah.
Total of 14 points of damage done on this turn. And your foe has fallen.
Oh my, thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
Holy- We're not out of the woods yet.
No, y'all
I
gotta
know.
recover.
So you're done, Asazi. That was your 3 actions.
Yeah.
Gattleby, you're up.
Okay. Gattleby does have 2 more elixirs of life on his person. So he can go and administer one to one of them, can he not?
Yes, you can.
So it would be Amir, the alchemist. Wouldn't want to lose a brilliant mind.
He's stable. That's hilarious.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, no, I think that's totally tracks though, dude. Like, but he is the stable one. Just,
Okay, well, he's giving him a potion. He's going to use 1 potion on him, and then 1 on Jules.
Well, you'd have to move, draw, administer, right? That'd be your whole turn.
That'd be it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, I understand.
So go ahead and roll.
Still in turn order because of the dying
Yeah.
conditions, yes.
Right. So go ahead and roll that healing for Amir. And George. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, George.
Yep, it is. 10.
Okay, so that is a fail. So you are now dying 3.
Awesome.
Jules, this is critical that you pass this.
Dude, listen. Let me stop you right here. If what
If it's
I
a
could
life or death, yeah.
if what I
yeah.
could have done was healed, I mean, I was just memeing, dude. Okay.
Fair. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So let's give the 3 healing to Jules because
For
she was
fuck's sake,
obviously
man.
like
I mean,
her
I was
face was like swelling up.
trying
You know what I mean? Like, and
so
like
hard not to be bitter about that. It's
Like you took away my agency on that when I was just memeing. But so I would like to
I
protest.
didn't take it away. We
I
gave
would
it back. Calm
protest
down.
I didn't
Just
take
calm
it
down.
away.
Healing to
Calm-
Jules.
Calm down. Calm down. Yeah. So
So-
applying healing is to you, Jules. So you
Okay.
you have 3.
All right, I
So
go back
you
down
are-
to 0.
You go back down to 0. Jules, you are, I guess, wounded 1. And
Wounded 1. She'd be wounded 2 if she was dying 3, right?
I think, I don't know, they've changed it so many times in the remaster. I think that you only get 1 stage of wounded coming out of dying,
Period. Right.
period.
I feel
but
like
then,
I've
like, if you
heard-
die again, if you have wounded 1, and you go down again, it stacks to wounded 2 when you come back out.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think that's how that works.
That seems to make that makes sense.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
if you
it's my
if
character.
you if you lose the dying condition and do not already have the wounded condition, you become wounded 1.
Okay.
Right.
If you if you were wounded when you got knocked out and
You
get
increase
brought
it by
back up,
one.
it increases by 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So then, Amir, you are stable but not
It's-
up.
Is it my turn though? Because like I had
Oh, right. So you got hit points. So you're up.
Yeah.
You're awake.
So Jules wakes up and like, oh my god, and looks over and sees George, and will immediately pull out her.
Like on the ground, just like
yeah.
pulls out and like rolls over on her belly and just
Yeah.
slams it down George's
Yep.
throat.
I see. What's better, lesser or minor? Healing
Minor.
potion.
Minor. Yeah.
Minor. Then I will use that and heal you for 6, George. George. Oh God! Get up! Stab.
And it's 6, you said?
So you
Yeah.
can just click that apply healing,
Yep.
and they'll put it right there for you.
All right, yeah. And George awakened from unconsciousness the second time in like an hour. It's like, guys, we're not good at this. We
Wait.
are not strong enough for this shithole city. I hate Alkenstar.
So I drew and administered. I have one more action.
Well, at this point, we're out of
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
out of turnover.
So Gattleby
Yeah.
will feed another potion to Amir to get him up,
Nice.
right? Because he's
Excellent.
stable, but he's
Yeah.
at 0 hit points, right?
Because
Correct.
technically,
Okay.
So he's still unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah. So after doing that, Gattleby lights a fresh cigarillo and says, "Somebody guards y'all are."
I told them
Was
about
it-
swarms. I told them about swarms.
I heard you. You said
I told
I
you.
was here for that one.
I did.
Yeah.
Hero point, John.
Nice.
Well, because Asaze was the dumbass with the swarms last time.
Right.
He learned,
Yeah.
and I
He
appreciate
learned.
that.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
reward you with a hero point. Roll a d6.
Okay.
Y'all, Jules almost died.
That was really
That
close.
was close. That was very close. I thought it was going to happen.
That was
Dude,
really
I did
close.
too. But secretly, in my heart of
Both of
hearts,
the
that
Davalos
was
were
about to
pretty
happen.
close.
Yes.
And Amir's just chilling, like sleeping on the floor right now.
All right. And so, boom.
Oh, thank you.
This is going to be a general.
Okay.
So roll. Oh, we got a lot of generals, y'all.
Nice.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
Thank you, listeners, for submitting all these. It's
Yeah.
great.
Roll
We'll
Roll
have
a
a-
12.
they're lovely.
Yeah, 12. Okay. This is from Monkeys, Bears, and Robots, our
Hey.
good friend from Pot Against the Machine.
Hey.
What's up? Here we go. Yeehaw! It's time to get rootin'. It's time to get tootin'. It's time to get inspired.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, this feller is inspired, so thank you.
I wonder if their pod has yet defeated the machine. They still just
bet
fighting
not.
it. You know?
Not yet. They're still working on it. I
that
think.
machine's pretty rough.
As of this date and this time, the machine is still winning.
Steam machine, gun machine.
Machine gun machine, man.
Man,
Wow, what a combat that was.
Yeah, it was really satisfying and fun.
There should be a
It
gem of
was-
ultimate power in that room. Something.
there should be.
I really just wanted to give Zach an opportunity to do some cool shit before he exits our show.
He did it. He did it.
Well, at least somebody
Damn
is.
day.
Yeah. Somebody's got to get you guys to level 3 when you're actually good. So what do you
Can
do
we
now?
check this? Can we check this fucking room?
You want to see if it was worth it?
yeah,
Yes, please.
a little bit.
I'm gonna lay down and choose to die.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just
Really
going to
looking
heal
forward to that
people.
cleric.
Yeah, honestly.
So what I was thinking is like we're here, we've got the little camp. We can take a breather and heal up. I don't know.
Now we got
Well, yeah,
we
yeah.
got 2 more combats back to back after this.
I don't want to do that.
Whenever you guys do go back there, he did offer like you guys can get a full night's rest
Yeah.
Excellent.
here before you.
Yeah.
move
Well,
out,
so
you know.
what's
But
in
hold
the
on,
room?
let me tell you what. Yeah, let me tell you what's in the room. It's a little workspace. There's a table with some benches in the room. Along the north wall, there's a desk covered in various bottles, beakers, flasks, and alchemical tools. The west side of the room contains several iron-bound wooden barrels. And then, of course, you see the wasp nest itself in the corner.
Fuck that thing.
Amir, you're just getting upgrades all around.
Let's do it.
You basically can collect the tools that you need. If you take these back to the barrel and bullet, you can expand the alchemist lab that is already there to an expanded alchemist lab, giving you a +1 bonus to all crafting checks, not just
Oh, that's
potions.
wonderful.
Nice. Does that stack with potions? Would that be
So I don't know because it's an item bonus. So if they're both item bonuses, they won't stack. This is going to make you encumbered. So just don't forget, make a note somewhere because I don't want to put this, but you guys can get it on your way out. You know what I mean? Like this isn't something you're just going to carry on you. You know?
Can you just throw it in the stash?
It's cumbersome.
Yeah. It's like 6 bulk. So
Jesus.
this is something you're going to take and set back up at your home base at the Barrel and Bullet for like downtime crafting there.
That's cool.
Heck yeah, +1?
Yeah, to anything that you craft, any alchemical crafting, +1.
That's awesome.
Also, as you search through the desk, you find like a false bottom in one of the drawers. And inside, you find 42 silver pieces.
So that's where I left those.
No.
Hero point. I'm
It's
not
like
kidding. You can
hazard
take a
pay.
hero point. Zach.
Okay, I don't remember how to do
Yeah,
that.
just remember that you have one.
Okay.
I'm sure that you will.
Yeah.
All right, so 42 silver, that basically breaks down into 10 silver each and 1 copper each that you can add to your monies.
All right.
Thank you. I'll take that copper.
So
how
you
much
tell me, was it worth it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for that upgrade, yeah, I think it was.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that +1 crafting comes in clutch in the future.
Yep. So I imagine that after that, you do want to take, you want to report back to Kasali, right?
Yeah.
And, as said, he will hook you up with some elixirs, which you'll probably want to take immediately.
We'll do so.
Or actually,
yes.
maybe not, because you now will have time to just do treatments.
Yeah, let's not spend
Yeah.
resources.
And I'm also not going to spend time rolling all those treat wounds. You have enough time to
We get there.
Yeah.
get your
I got
get fully
continual
healed.
recovery. It's like every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm checking.
it's just not worth doing all that. So I am going to drag these 2 minor elixir of life into the party sheet. You guys decide who wants them. I don't care. Nor do I want to spend time talking about it on air right now. We can do it after we finish this episode, and that'll be good. So you guys get back into the room, and Kasali sees you with all the stings on your faces and stuff. Well, most of you anyway. Says, "Well, that seems the wasp got after you a bit, yes. But I assume since you're standing here before me, looking quite worse for wear, but still here before me, that you succeeded in eradicating these pests."
You're quite
Yeah.
a servant.
Easy peasy.
We did a really good job.
All right. Yes. Jokes aside, it does look like you could use some medical treatment. So here are the elixirs that I promised you, and do what you will with them. Would you like some food? Are you hungry?
I love a nap. I love just to lay down for a little while. I'm tired, boss.
Well, we don't have any extra tents, but we do have a couple extra blankets that you're welcome to use.
Okay. Yeah, Jules would straight up find a corner to kind of like pass out in, and she would make enough room if George wanted to come and like sit next to her.
Yeah. Just like curl up and start shivering from the,
Yes.
the
From the fucking like trauma.
well, and the
Stings.
being stung that many times, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I mean, George, you know, it's just like, I will put my courtesies back on tomorrow, and goes and lays down promptly.
I think Emir does the same, but like takes care of himself first. Like he heals himself up because he's pretty gravely wounded. But then throughout the night, kind of like mothers y'all as y'all are asleep. You know, just treating wounds, checking bandages, and you know, doing that as well.
Nice.
Jules would say before she falls asleep, Gattleby, thanks for having our back. Appreciate it.
Don't
And
mention
then
it.
would pass out.
What about you, Asaze? I'm curious how Oz is feeling after another swarm fight and the difference of your approach. You know, you're developing as a ranger, right? A lot of your like class stuff is stuff that you're discovering about yourself within this adventure. So I just wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of speak to that.
Yeah. So he's feeling a little bit more confident, although it's a mixed bag because it's the expense of his own like crew that actually fell. So you know, I mean, that's not really what a tank would do. You know, I know we keep saying like, don't think of him as a tank; he's frontline.
No, I keep saying do think of him as a tank, and you keep saying he's not a tank. But that's a conversation we've already had.
Right. So, but it's just I think still he feels a little bit more confident after like knowing like how to engage different kinds of creatures after he's faced them once. You know, and I think that goes towards like how, you know, as a ranger, you know, you're different kind of foes that you're encountering. You're learning more about them and how to interact with them. And so I feel for him. I mean, I feel that he is just kind of like recollecting about that, but also I think he's also thinking about what Nishast would be doing. You know?
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, the after effects of this. I mean, after we leave here, I mean, these are do-gooders, okay? And we are, of course, do-gooders as well, to, you know, a debatable degree. But I worry, or rather, what's his name? Osaze worries that these do-gooders might end up telling, you know, somebody that where they are or where they were, you know, to kind of narrow down like, okay, well, these all these wanted criminals, you know.
Well, you know, for what it's worth, they didn't seem to suspect you guys. You know, they didn't bring up any of your being wanted, right? Like
no. Well, they've been trapped for
that.
a little bit,
right?
You know,
Right. You know, and I do think that's valid things to be thinking about. And I just kind of want to remind you guys too that there's also the fact that the powder keg punks were chasing you, and there was the two little things that you found on them. You know, that would give you some leads of to who hired these people to do this. And of course, then there's the knowledge that all of your characters now have is that George has some relationship to the powder keg punks, and right. George, for you, you know, there's a hit out on you from your previous boss. So there's just like lots of things I think that, yeah, okay, what do we do when we leave here? What's our next steps? And I'm not asking you to decide that right now, but just kind of saying, you're taking your first break for a second, and I think probably all these thoughts might be coming to your minds. I think everybody's tired, though. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but everybody just crashes hard.
I think that's the only thing. I mean, like, 3 of us almost just died.
Yeah, like it got close. Yeah. Like, closer than it's ever been this whole adventure.
Yeah, and George twice in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Very short amount of time.
It's been a no good, very bad day for George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like you've got all of those things kind of like floating through your mind, and it's kind of like when you're laying down to go to bed and you think of all these things, but it's like, that's future me's problem.
Well, and you also can't like really focus on any of them. It's just like
it's
flashes
just
of thoughts, you know. Yeah. Well, you wake up the next morning. I want to say refreshed, but that's up to you guys, I guess, to determine how you're feeling in the morning. But at least healed,
Better than I was.
Yeah, and well rested, and of course, those of you with magical abilities feeling a little recharged in that.
Fine in that department. Haven't been able to cast a spell in 2 fights.
And as you're waking up, there is some like porridge being made by the Iron Hunters, and they offer you a bowl. You get some warm food in your belly, and then they're like, "Well, seems that you've taken care of all the issues here, and I think that our services are better served in the Ironside Quarter, so I think we're going to depart from here. Mr. Gattleby, sir, if there's anything that we can do to offer some thanks for the unintentional hospitality that was provided here. We did not mean to intrude. As I said, we thought that this had been abandoned, so...
Yeah, well, like I said before, assuming.
Right, I'll have to remember that. And they kind of pack their stuff and go.
Yeah, good luck to you in your monster hunting adventures.
They were like already well unpacked before you guys. I imagine you guys kind of slept in. Like it was a hard day.
We were due.
So like they were already packed up, ready to go, and they get out pretty quick before you guys have a chance to pack your shit up. And you want to go ahead and probably get the alchemist stuff too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And so you guys do make your way out to the main room, and you're about to go into the workshop to get all that stuff when the door to the main lobby opens and 4 or 3 leshies pop out.
What?
And also a little drake that's on the sitting on the side of this cactus leshy who leads the group.
You guys are another gang looking for us.
This is what you say.
What?
Monocle
Like if
cactuar.
Mr. Peanut was a cactuar.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
There you go. Nailed it.
As like a
Exactly.
mid-level mob boss, like enforcer
And
guy.
as he steps through, he says, "Hold it right there!" Comes a gruff yet squeaky voice with a twangy accent. "Reach for the sky!" A tall, lanky cactus leshy wearing a monocle grips a wand holstered at his side. He holds out his free arm, which is covered in thick black spines like a cocked pistol. Beside him are a wolf-brown drake and a pair of brutish leshy ruffians. "We know you have the alchemist, whose crimes against the natural world are too numerous to quantify. For associated with so foul an enemy of all things alive, none of you shall leave here alive. I, Dewey Daystar of the Clearwater Cleaners, will see an end to your toxic ways." The cactus leshy slaps the back of the drake beside him. "Sick 'em, Roxy! And we'll see you."
We'll see ya. Roxy.
Roxy about to get rocked. She don't even know. Says the girl who got beat up by wasps.